Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Maui Dynasty, where we have just finished another off season, and we're gonna look at a pretty much same old look offense, except we're gonna be missing our top receivers. So it's gonna be a new look offense, I guess. First of all, we're gonna talk about recruiting. We only have 2 outgoing seniors, which means that this will be a very small class. For now, I'm going to be focusing on one quarterback, Damian Gray out of Ohio. We're also going to be focusing on one singular running back. It's Andy Boone, a massive power back. And we're going to be focusing on 2 receivers, just my regular subset that I do almost every time. And 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 2 receivers. In this case, it's going to be Dante Canady out of Jacksonville, Florida, and Talia Liu out of Tennessee, supposedly Hawaiian that moved to the backwoods of Tennessee, I'm guessing. And then we're going to go after a tight end. We're going to go 1 tight end. We're going to go after 2 offensive linemen. One of them is Cornell Perry, a 5-star tackle from Ohio. There is technically a 4-star tackle from Hawaii, not sure about him, but we're going to go after this 4-star guard from Hawaii, Kapolei, Hawaii to be exact. And then we're going to go after 1 edge rusher, which is Joey Keane, a 5-star recruit out of Massachusetts. So nobody has a good pipeline on him. Kona Moreau out of New York. Lots of teams interested in him. That's a defensive tackle we're going after. Then there's a 5-star linebacker that I really want to get. But there's going to be some competition for him as well. And then there is a 5-star corner I'm going to go after. It's going to be J.J. Ernsberger out of California. So we'll have a good pipeline on him. And then 1 safety, a 5-star safety, Santiago Fonseca out of San Antonio, Texas. So I guess we'll see how that's going to go, recruiting in Texas as a Hawaii team. Probably a little bit difficult, but we're going to start off the season with a matchup against USC. So right off the bat, it's going to be the number 2 and 3 ranked teams in the country facing each other. And this one's going to be real tough because, I mean, look at those ratings, man. There is so many players in the 90s and high 80s for overall. This one's going to be a real tough matchup, and I am not too excited about it. I want to start the season off with a nice chill game against FCS Southeast or something like that. But instead, we're going to be facing Josh Droege. Have seen him before, and he's a very good and accurate quarterback with a decent arm but nothing spectacular, great awareness and play action, and some really good athleticism all around. And then in the backfield, it's going to be D'Angelo Winthrop, 5'11", 226, a power back out of Calabasas, California. Former 4-star recruit, and man, the power looks really good. Trucking and stiff arms, really good. He's got some strength to his game. Now, as an elusive back, he's actually not that bad, but the juke and spin move a little bit lack a little bit. 90 speed, 89 excel, decent athlete. At the receiver position, we've got Ryan Pelham, wears number 85, 5'11", 170 out of Long Beach, California. He's got elite elusiveness. His route runnings are very good, but the release is really awful compared to that. His hands are really solid. He's got some really good athleticism as well. Nothing spectacular, but definitely somebody to watch out for, number 85. And then the number 2 receiver is going to be Xavier Jordan, 5'11", 170, exact same receiver, out of LA, California. Xavier Jordan is a very good route runner. His release is a little bit better. He's got much better catching ratings than his counterpart, and much worse elusiveness, but he's got the 99 speed, 98 speed, 99 excel combo, so gotta be scared about him. And then Jimmy Mears, 6'2", 208 out of Encinitas, California. Former 3-star recruit. Mears seems to be a deep threat with pretty good athleticism. His route runnings need a little bit of work, but down the field I think he's going to be fine. All his catching ratings are in the 90s. He's got more than enough elusiveness, and he's got the 98 speed, 98 acceleration. So Dude's fast, and got to be scared about that. And then they've also got a pretty solid tight end here in Antoine Verrier, 6'3", 228 out of Temecula. Verrier is a very good blocking tight end. His catching ratings are in the 70s. Hit route runnings in the 70s and 60s. So not too fond of this skill set as a receiver, but they do have a good running back, and they will need a tight end to block for him. Now, obviously, this offensive line by the Trojans looks absolutely absurdly good. And I would say probably better than our offensive line. But they are going to be missing their 93 overall right tackle, so that's going to be a backup there, but still going to be fine, definitely. And then on the defense, they've got Mark Martino, 6'6", 265 out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Martino is a former 4-star recruit, a power rusher with enough finesse moves to get by. Really good pass rusher overall. 90 strength is really good. But 79 block shedding. I mean, it's solid. It's not abysmal, but you can work with it. It's just not going to be elite. Now, since we are a pass-first offense, I don't think the run blocking or the block shedding is going to make much difference for them. But let's talk about linebackers. Elijah Newby. They've got a really good one here. Good zone coverage, good man coverage even for a linebacker. That's really good. He's got lots of hit power. He's got 89 finesse moves. He can rush the passer. The only thing lacking on him is, again, the block shedding, but does it really matter against the pass-first offense? And also, he is fast AF, man. He's got some 95 speed or something. Jimmy McWilliams is his counterpart. Also, really good coverage ability. He's got more than enough zone and man coverage to be able to cover at safety if he needed to. And yeah, his run stopping lacks a little bit, but he's an excellent pass rusher, and he's got 90 speed, so they have got a really good linebacking unit there. Maliki Crawford, 6'4", 183 is the top corner, and that is a really unusual height and weight combo. 6'4" at corner, 183 is really light, so he's really slim overall. He's great in man coverage, even better in zone. He's got 97 zone coverage, and because that's not enough, he's got the platinum house call ability. The only thing that's wrong with him is 88 speed, so that's something to worry about. Now, his counterpart, James Bridgewater, 6'1", 178, proportionally much more sensible. Cornerback with great man and press ability, 92 catching, but only 72 zone coverage. So again, something that we might be able to use. Great speed, 92 speed, and platinum house call ability. Safety duo looks not as great, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to be starting the season on the road here, and this one's going to be a tough one against the number 2 country in the team. The number 2 team in the country. Can't talk anymore. USC looking absolutely phenomenal to go into the season, and they've been looking pretty phenomenal last year as well. Now, I'd say we are the underdog in this matchup. We do not have the better quarterback. We do not have the better running back. We also do not have the better receivers. We do not have the better O-line. So on offense, it's a complete win for USC, I would say. Just quality comparison. And then for the defense, I mean, they do have some really good edge rush, but the interior isn't looking too hot. But that's exactly what I would say about our defensive line as well. The linebacking unit, obviously, in favor of USC. And then I think the only thing we're winning on is definitely the secondary. Corners and safeties looking better for us, I'd say. 1st and 10 for Phillips, and they're going to set up a slip screen here for, that's Quentin Drango, the quad man. He's got 9 yards, and he's going to set up a very easy 2nd and 1 for Benjamin Phillips in his senior season, and he's got a wide open receiver. That is actually his tight end, Manuel Kamea, and he makes the catch for another 1st down. Now Phillips has got a clean pocket, throws it to the outside, and JJ Easy knocks it up in the air. It's intercepted, and USC is going to take over. The Trojans take it away from JJ Easy, and man, Easy was wide open on that RPO. He needs to make that catch and get the new, like, at least 8 yards out of that, but I mean, he just tips it up. It's intercepted by, I think it was Bridgewater, and they take it away, get a first down immediately, already in field goal range here, and now they go with delayed give on 3rd and 3, and Winthrop does not get it. So this is going to be a 4th and 2, and they're going to line up for a long-range field goal, which is wide right. It's no good, and no points for USC on that interception. So very lucky for Maui to get the ball back, and pretty solid field position to start with this drive. 3rd and 3, and what a horrible throw by Benjamin Phillips. It's a 3 and out, and the ball goes back to USC, and Drogi is going to be the runner, and he breaks a tackle, still running, and dragged down eventually by Ferris, who is the new starter at middle linebacker. 3rd and 7 now, a couple downs later, and Drogi has got lots of time. The lefty's going to throw it, and this should have been maybe intercepted. It was like a half-second late there, but the catch is made, and USC is going to move the chains. And Winthrop, another tough stretch of running. And that's actually not Winthrop, that's Redman. He's got the first, or 8 yards at least. 2nd and 8 now, a few downs later, and down goes the running back. That's a 6-yard loss, and Jarrod Stokely, the edge rusher, in the backfield. And now another long-range field goal try. This one's good. USC's on the board, 3-0 for the Trojans, and this has not been a great start for Maui, but also it's raining, and we're a pass-first offense, so that's not going to work out well. As Sergio Wiggins on the slant, he is running down the sideline. They whiffed on the tackling, and he is running down the sideline into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Sergio Wiggins opens up the scoring for Maui this season. It's a 7-3 lead for the Surfers. And Sergio Wiggins showing off the speed. I hyped him up last year, especially in the second half of last year. He was really showing off the skills, and it looks like it's going to translate to this season as well. He didn't do well in training results, but he's got an 83-yard touchdown already to his name, and started out great here with that slant route, take it to the house. I mean, that's exactly what you want to see. And then USC goes 3 and out, and we have a tough 3rd and 15 after a delay of game, and Hendricks is going to shake off a tackler and fall ahead for some extra yardage. He made almost 20 yards on the play this time. 1st and 10, and they're going to motion out Durango as Phillips is getting sacked and the fumble, but Mapanga falls on the ball. Oh my, that's going to be a tough 2nd and 21. Can we recover from that one? 2nd and 21, and Phillips is going to set up the screen to Maka Mapanga, and he's got about 10 yards on the play. Make this a little bit easier. 3rd and 11, still a long 3rd down to go here, and they're not in field goal range, so this is, you got to have this one, and catch is made. It's Manuel Kamea, the tight end, and yet again, we seem to have a good grasp on the tight ends. Last year we had, last 2 years we had Greg McHugh, who was unbelievable. Now we're not going to expect the same from Kamea, but so far he's been pretty reliable. And the next 3rd down is going to be dropped as it's going to be a dropped interception. So Maui takes a field goal here, and then the ball goes back to USC after an extension of 3 points on the lead. USC has a 3 and out, and Sergio Wiggins again. Already over 100 yards here. We're closing in on the 2-minute warning now, as we got a new 1st down out of that. And Phillips goes down immediately. 6-man pressure. Phillips thought they'd be backing out of it, but they were not bluffing. There was a 0 blitz, and they had the numbers. So that's going to be a punt, and USC wastes no time. 9 yards on 2nd down. Make this a 3rd and 1, and Drogi, he's got some time, and over the middle, it's broken up. What a play by Afa Gash. And that's a 4th down. We stop the clock here and get the ball back ourselves. 3rd and 10, and Phillips is not going to get it away on time. Ball falls incomplete harmlessly, and that's going to be a punt. And still a minute on the clock for USC, so let's see what they can do, as they get about 9 yards on that play and make this a 3rd and 1. As Drogi's going to drop back, he's going to scramble away from pressure, and he's got all kinds of room down inside the opposing territory. It was a 15-yard scramble for Josh Drogi, and now he's got his man, that's Xavier Jordan, and horrible angles are being taken all over the defense. And that was not Xavier Jordan, it was actually Jimmy Mears, because I'm confusing the numbers apparently. Drogi's gonna step up and not get the first down. What are you doing? Throws it out of bounds. Could have just fallen ahead for a first down, but instead they're gonna take the field goal here. It's a 10-6 ball game here in the pouring rain of Southern California. And yeah, so far the player spotlight's definitely been on Sergio Wiggins. 4 catches, 107 yards, and a touchdown. Let's see if he can add to that. Now USC is gonna get the start here in the third quarter, and they get a first down by Jimmy Mears. Already his 5th catch. He's standing there in the slot left, but that's Redmond, and he's got lots of space, and that's a new first down at the 39-yard line. Trips to the right, and they've got their top receiver isolated left, and he is gonna make the catch. That's a first down. And well, 25 yards on the play. They go hurry up, so no time to breathe here for the Surfers, as they're gonna get Jimmy Mears with another catch, 9 yards on that play. And Drogi's just been on the money today. 3rd and 6, and Drogi has got some time. The pressure is coming in on him, and he's gonna throw it away as he backs out the backfield there. And they are going to take the points again. It's a 10-9 ball game, and Phillips has got some time. He throws it complete to Wiggins, 9 yards on the catch, and that extends his team lead on receiving yards. Quentin Drango now getting a handoff. A rare sight for this air raid offense, but Drango has got a nice running lane there and takes advantage, gets a new first down for this team. Phillips is going to get it away, and he's got Kasim Abiameri, and that's a nice 9-yard gain for him. 3rd and 1, Drango's in the backfield, and they are going to run it up the guts, and that's going to be a loss. Malcolm Prince, they had the perfect zone blitz dialed up there, so 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it, and wide open is Kasim Abiameri again with a nice crossing route, and they're going to move the chains on that one. So first down now inside the red zone. Benjamin Phillips has got JJ Easy wide open, the one who dropped the pass earlier and actually caused an interception. 1st and 10 inside the red zone now, and Steven Hendricks, they're going to run it inside give for Hendricks. It's a 9-yard gain. It's his first season playing as a running back. He was redshirted last year, and apparently he's got the touchdown on the slant route. He makes the catch. The new receiving back / elusive back on this team. He is going to be seeing a pretty big role on this offense, as USC is now down by 8. Maui elected to just take the extra point, and now Drogi is gonna not get sacked. He stays on his feet, and he's gonna scramble, and now he's gonna be sacked. Finally, they get him. It's Tyler Hector, the slot corner, in the backfield. And that's going to be a loss of 2. So not a loss of 14 like it could have been if Kareem Cleveland had finished the sack. And instead they get 11 yards, make this the 3rd and 1, get the first down eventually. And now it's 2nd and 3. And Drogi's got another wide open running lane here. And that's just way too easy, as we are now entering the 4th quarter. And USC needs to really put some points on the board. Drogi scrambling and throwing it on the dump off, but that's not going to be a first down either. 4th and 3, and they've got to go for it. 2 tight ends on the field, and they're going to motion in Xavier Jordan. And that's way too easy. Breaking tackles, and that's a first down and a lot more after that. 19 yards on the play by Winthrop. And now Redmond checks in for the USC Trojans there in the backfield. They're going to motion Mears across the formation. 4-man pressure. Wide open is Jordan, and he breaks a tackle and falls ahead into the end zone. It's a touchdown for USC. And they add some more points finally. First touchdown on the day for the Trojans here in the pouring rain of Southern California. And now they have a chance to tie up this game at 17 if they make this 2-point try. As we take a quick look at their formation. They have 2 backs in the backfield, and they are going to throw it, actually. And that was a horrible mistake, because those backs didn't pass protect at all. It's a sack in the backfield, and multiple defenders breaking through the offensive line there. So it's a 2-point lead. And now let's see if this Maui offense can put some points on the boards, or at least waste away the rest of this clock. And Drango is going to have a very nice carry. It jukes out the safety there and gets 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 10, Drango's in the backfield, and he's gonna, wow, that's a very easy run up the gut, 8 yards, cuts it back to the middle right after the handoff. 3rd and 2, and nowhere to go for Drango. He's dropped for a loss of 4. Mark Martino in the backfield. And USC's got a chance. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock for Drogi, and he is gonna be intercepted. It's Muhammad Hook. He takes it away from the offense, and he was last year's #1 corner. And here again, he shows why he is this team's #1 outside corner. We're gonna take a quick look at that one again, as he actually lets Xavier Jordan have a little bit of room. And if this ball was thrown with a little bit more air under it, would have probably been a touchdown. And instead, it's gonna be an interception. And Muhammad Hook gives the ball back to this offense with great field position now. And they're going to throw a screen outside. That's Kasima Biameri. You see the burst on the field here. 9 yards for a Biameri. And now 2nd and 8. And they've got 2 running backs in the backfield. And hand it off to Mapanga, who's got the first down. Fighting ahead. That's a touchdown. Maui's on the board again. And they make it a 2-score lead, as Mapanga finishes this drive very quickly, breaks a tackle, and then speeds ahead into the end zone. What a play by this offense. And it's going to be a 9-point game now, so USC gotta get some points, and they already wasted away 2 timeouts, but at least they are going to get this drive with the right foot, as Redman gets about 9 yards on the play. A few downs later, it's 3rd and 6 for Drogi, and they've got 4-man pressure. Drogi dumps it to his running back, and that's going to be shy of the sticks. 4th and inches coming up, and Redman is still that's actually Winthrop again. 4th and inches, and Drogi should have been sacked right there, and instead he gets the first down. Oh my. First down, USC. Drogi has still this team moving. 2nd and 10, Drogi on the corner. That's a catch, and an almost first down here by Esteban Drake, the #4 receiver. 3rd and 5, Drogi's got Redman in the backfield again, and Winthrop dumps it again short. 4th and inches. We've got another 4th down coming here, as Redman checks into the game. Drogi dumps it to his running back. It's a first down. In the pouring rain, these running backs are catching so many dump-offs. It's kind of unbelievable, to be honest. 3rd and 10. Drogi throws it out of bounds. That was nowhere near anybody. 4th down. This is your last chance, and there's only 3 seconds on the clock. You've got to put it in the end zone here. Drogi throws it. End zone. Intercepted again. It's Muhammad Hook, and he's going to kneel it out. That's the game. Muhammad Hook wins the season opener for Maui with 2 fourth-quarter interceptions. What a start to the season for Muhammad Hook. 24-15 is your final. USC didn't get it going for most of this game, and I think much of this can be attributed to this improved defense. Sergio Wiggins wins player of the game with 116 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, in the second half, they kind of got the grasp of Sergio Wiggins, and well, instead, Kasima Biameri was open all this time. Benjamin Phillips with 55% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick that wasn't really his fault because, like, let's face it, man, that was abysmal. Quentin Drango, the quad man, with a 10-yard average in this first game. Instead, Steven Hendricks, only 2.6. He really got a little bit unlucky with a couple of those carries, taking away a lot of yardage there. And then, yeah, we were not able to stop this USC offense from running, man. They had a pretty solid run game there. But didn't amount to many points. For the receivers, Misc got 7 catches, Redman got 6 as a running back. That's pretty crazy. Wiggins, 116 yards, a touchdown. Biameri had 36, Kamea had 35, and Steven Hendricks in his first season as a running back by committee starter, he gets a touchdown and 30 yards, and JJ Easy drops 2 easy balls. Man, you gotta make those catches, man. He's now the #1 receiver on the team. Gotta do a better job than that. Hector with the only sack on the day, so we were not able to sack Drogi at all today. Just good defense, I guess, without much pass rush. 2 interceptions for Mohammed Hook. Honestly, very honestly, to me, this is player of the game, definitely, no question about it. Mohammed Hook showing off yet again that he is the best outside corner on this team. And I'm saying outside corner because we still have Tyler Hector, who had a great training this offseason. He improved a lot and is now the number 1 corner, but still plays the slot. And now for this next week, we're going to have some visits as Andy Boone is going to show up. A power back, 6'3", 236. He's got 94 speed. He looks exactly like Derrick Henry. 90 trucking, 89 break tackle, 89 stiff arm, 86 strength even. Man, this dude looks unreal. I'm so excited about Andy Boone. And then we're also going to have Dante Canada visit, 6'4", 194. The wide receiver out of Jacksonville, Florida. I mean, what are you gonna talk about? Like 98 speed at 6'4" is unreal. 95 Excel, he's a great deep threat. With his size, he can also win the jump balls and stuff, so I am really excited about him. And then we're also gonna see Tavita To'oto. To'oto is 6'6", 234 out of Mountain View, California. He's a possession tight end. We don't know anything about his speed, but if the acceleration at 84 is any indication, I'm pretty happy with that, man. And dude has already great catching ratings in the 80s, which is kind of unheard of in this game for tight ends. Receiving ratings in the 80s is already elite. And then also we're gonna have a tackle, Cornell Perry, 6'8", 303. He's got 95 strength, all the pass block and run block power you want in the world. He's got 77 run block, 72 pass block. It doesn't even matter about his finesse, I think. He's just going to lock everybody down with his strength, and he's a really solid athlete, man. And then this next game is going to be against Arizona, who we have struggled to play against in the past. Arizona, they are not quite the same caliber. So in this game, I would say we are the definite favorites. But it's not like they don't have any roster talents. Now with the division or a conference realignment we just took last season or last off season, they're not in our conference anymore, so we won't face them as much. So I had them here just to repay the favor, I guess, from our last couple of games we played against them, and they're going to be missing their top quarterback. They are going to have to play a backup, Ronnie Runyon, and he is not quite ready to be a starter, if I'm being totally honest. 92 throw power is pretty solid, but those accuracies need a lot of work. And I mean, at least he's got some athleticism to get out of it. But Runyon, not the best quarterback you'll ever see. Cesar Rosario, 5'11", 207 out of Frisco, Texas. Rosario is an elusive back, a former 4-star, and his elusiveness is elite. 91 spin move. He's got 84 break tackle, the juke move, and 84 break tackle. The spin move needs a lot of work. He can run some routes. He's got some solid hands. He's got 92 speed. I mean, what more do you want? And then their number 1 receiver is Jamie Bandy, number 84, 6'1", 216 out of Duncanville, Texas. Bandy is a very solid outside receiver. He's a great route runner. 99 release, 93 short route running, and even the other 2 are in the 80s. His catching ratings need a little bit of work, but still very solid. And then his quickness, 90 speed, 88 acceleration, is pretty average, I'd say. And then on the other side, it's number 88, Alejandro McNitt, 6'4", 203 out of Arlington, Texas. Your typical perimeter physical possession receiver. Got some solid route runnings, nothing spectacular, but his hands are something spectacular. 88 speed, 84 excel, a little bit slower than what you want, but he can still catch the most important passes, I'd say. Good third down target. Now, Arizona, they are not having the deepest line, but the majority of positions is filled adequately. They do have 80 overall starters at most positions, and that, by the way, that second right tackle there is probably the starter at left tackle, I'm assuming. Or at least one of them is going to be the starter at left tackle, and the other one is right. So they do have a solid offensive line, but it's nowhere near the USC offensive line. So I think we might have a chance here. And then Stephen Owens, a former 2-star recruit, is the top edge rusher on this team and actually the best player on the team at 89 overall, I think. 85 finesse moves, 82 power moves, some good strength, can stop the run a little bit. Very solid edge rusher. And then for linebackers, they've got Jabari Mann, 6 foot, 216 out of San Mateo, California. Also a former 2-star, so they've got some pretty surprising talent there. As Mann has very solid hitting power or hit power, some great block shedding and tackling and pursuit ability, 83 zone coverage, 91 speed. I mean, this dude has basically no weakness. And then his counterpart is Cameron Boone, pass coverage archetype linebacker out of Santa Monica, California, 6 foot, 234. Boone has very solid coverage ability right off the bat, 84 zone and 76 man. That's pretty good, and he can get even better. He doesn't have quite the same power and strength or run stopping ability, but he can rush the passer on blitzes, and he's got some speed as well. Enrique Catapano is the top corner on this team, 6'3", 196 out of Tucson, Arizona. Catapano is a zone archetype corner with 90 zone coverage and some pretty good catching ability as well. Like we're talking about 87 catching here, and his man coverage and press are not that great, however. But the most important thing about a corner is his zone ability. He's also got 98 speed, and he's got a platinum house call ability. So he is a very massive threat for interceptions. And then the top safety at the back end is Oscar Burris. And Burris, he's a solid run-stopping safety. His pass coverage needs a little work. 77 zone is not exactly great, but he's got gold house call ability. He's got some good hands. 87 speed is average. And yeah, like I said, we have a history with Arizona. It's not been great against them, and we're 0-2. So we need some payback, and we're coming to get it right now. As we have a home game, we've got 4 important recruits showing up. It's Boone, the running back, Canada, the receiver, To'oto as the tight end, and Perry, the right tackle. So let's see what we can do here, as Ronnie Runyon is going to take this offense out on the field. Number 15, let's see what he can do. First and 10 from the 25, and right off the bat they're starting with an RPO, and man, that's just too easy. 9 yards on the play, and second and inches coming up. They do eventually convert, and a few downs later it is 3rd and 5, and dropping the ball on the outside. That's your perimeter receiver that I was talking about. So they go and punt the ball away, and we're gonna have a nice first down grab here by Sergio Wiggins, already starting off the day nicely with the catch. And now somebody jumps offside here on 3rd down, and Phillips is just gonna heave it down the field, and Kamea, he makes the catch at the sideline. He's the tight end with the speed, and this is exactly what I want to see from the replacement of Greg McHugh. He looks really solid. 1st and 10 for Phillips, as they are gonna have a wide open Manuel Kamea again. That's 20 yards down the field, again into the red zone here. Kamea with a nice catch and conversion, and now 3rd and 4 from the 4. Phillips has got some time, but he decides to throw it away at the last second. He missed only one read over the middle. It was a slant coming open. It was just a split second where he had a tight window to throw it, but instead we're going to take the points here, 3-0, and Gerard Stokely gets a sack, newly starter at edge rusher, and Stokely gets the quarterback immediately. Arizona goes 3 and outs, and we're gonna have a screen set up here for Steven Hendricks with a very nice 8-yard catch and run. Now 3rd and 7. This one's gonna be a lot tougher, and Phillips is pressured immediately. Oh my, the pressure was giving up way too quickly. So no points for Maui on that drive, and we're gonna have to punt it away. And a great run for Arizona. That's a first down. 3rd and 7 now. And they dare not to run this time, but Runyon instead goes down on the pass, and that's a sack, as Walter Lennon is the first one there. He's also a new starter at nickel D end, just like Gerard Stokely. So we've got 2 new starters there, and that's going to end the drive for them as Wiggins is down the field, down the sideline. What a catch for Sergio Wiggins. He started out of the slot fade. He just beat his man off the line, and that's an absolute dime by Benjamin Phillips. Throws it up for his fastest, well, not even fastest. We got an even faster guy here, but what a dime. And that's going to make this a 2nd and 3 now here inside the red zone. And Phillips on the slant, that's a touchdown. JJ Easy with his first score of the season. And yeah, he's the new number 1 receiver on the team. And game 1 did not look like it at all. But I think it's just, he might have some bad trade with the weather. I think it's the rain that affected him in game 1. And we have the sun out here, and the stuff is great right now. So let's see what we can do on defense now. 14 yards to start the drive off for Arizona, so that's not great. And Runyon is going to have another run. That's going to be 8 yards for Rosario. 1st and 10 from the 37. This is now field goal range, so Arizona, they are down by 10, and they need to get some points. At least get a field goal, make it a 1-score game. Should be the minimum here. 8-yard connection on 1st down. 2nd and 2 ends in a very wide open running lane as Rosario gets 16 yards on the ground. This run defense has been pretty abysmal. 3rd and 4, and Runyon has lots of time to throw. Throws it, and that's gonna be shy of the sticks. It's not a 1st down, as Ezekiel Cave makes a catch. And you might remember him. He was on our team once. They do not get any points off the drive. This is a missed field goal, and still a 10-point lead for Maui, as we're gonna have a 3-and-out for the Surfers. They saw the screen coming for a BMRE, and the ball is knocked incomplete as Rosario has another huge running lane, and at least, no! Jesus, Mangold, he barely made the tackle at all, man. He almost got away from him there. So, huge run, and down the sideline, man. Lots of space there. And now they get 8 yards on the outside zone, give it to the other side. Rosario is still the back, and they're going to give it back to him. I mean, it's been working. 9 yards on this one. If you get 8, 9, 10 yards every single run, I mean, why would you ever pass here? Runyon with a play action shot, and he is gonna get not taken down. What are you talking about? Gerard Stokely, man, you gotta take him down there. Allows him to get 7 yards after that play. And now Rosario sprints it into the end zone. It's a touchdown, and Maui is now only up by 3 points, as Arizona has been proving to be a tough opponent. We're 3 minutes away from halftime, so let's see if we can do anything about this. Yeah, Benjamin Phillips needs to lead this offense on the field. 5-man rush, 1 man's wide open. It's Wiggins again, and he is loose in the secondary. Runs it down the sideline, jumped out of bounds or pushed out of bounds there inside the red zone. What a play by Sergio Wiggins, man. Just give him the ball on these slant routes, and he's just gonna demolish everybody with his speed, man. Just look at the separation he gains, and then he gets a nice block. One corner, or is it the safety, whiffs on the tackle, and then the other one has to come back there. Number 16 moves him out of bounds. But I think good news for us, because we can waste the rest of this 2-minute warning, and Hendricks is wide open for a 1st down, but there is an injury timeout here. Arizona stops the clock here. 1st and goal, 1:52 on the clock. 3rd and goal, we waste away at least 40 seconds, and we're gonna run it with Steven Hendricks, and it's not enough. It's not a touchdown. 4th and goal, and we just take the points here. So there is still 54 seconds on the clock for Ronnie Runyon, and he's taken off again. He's got lots of running room. 16 yards on the play for the Arizona quarterback. And Rosario is the back, but he's gonna go on a route this time around, as Runyon has his number 2 outside receiver there wide open, the perimeter guy whose name I have forgotten completely again. 3rd and 2, and this is Runyon. He's running, and off this off platform throw is not good. 16 seconds on the clock. Let's see if Phillips can do anything about it. Easy gets a nice catch and run opportunity here, and even fights ahead for some extra yardage. 18 yards on the play. I mean, if we can operate that quickly. We've got 4 seconds on the clock. 57 yards to go. We're just gonna chuck it down the field, and let's hope for the best. And this is caught. It's a touchdown. Kasim Biameri. Maui's on the board again. What is happening? Unbelievable. Kasim Biameri is the new deep threat. He's taken over Terry Carter's role on the outside there. His role is purely DK Metcalf. He's either running it deep or cutting it off after 10 yards. And he has 98 speed, and he shows it off right there. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, as Biameri gets his name in the conversation just ahead of halftime. What a throw by Benjamin Phillips also. Can't forget about that, man. What a dart. And yeah, to start off the second half, we gained 2 first downs, but just thinking dunking a little bit, and maybe we get an 8-yard play here for a lot easier 3rd and 2 now. And running it with Quentin Durango is not working out. No yards for the quad man. And 4th and 2, we're going to keep the offense on the field. Phillips throws it up again in the end zone. It's caught by a Biameri. He's got another one. What a play. 2 desperation heaves by Benjamin Phillips. And Kasim Biameri, at the last second, he gets the necessary separation for the touchdown twice in a row. And that's now a 27-7 lead. Just a couple minutes ago, this was a very tight 13-7 ball game. And just like that, this is the impact of a pure deep threat like Terry Carter or now Kasim Biameri. It was Lloyd Morgan once in the day, but now we're going to see Arizona offense back on the field. They do not have a deep threat like that on the field, and it's been costing them because they they had to dink and dunk their way down the field. As Jamie Bandy, what a move! 13 yards for him, and they're going to change the play at the line, and absolutely nowhere to go. Well, oh, that was a perfect play action shot, and it is incomplete, intercepted. What on earth? Jamie Bandy, he did have some room to make that catch, but it was a tough grab, and at the last second, Jose Mangold was there. He was covering the deep part of the field. He comes over and knocks it in the air. And look who's there. It's Jamie Ham, his 2nd ever game. He was redshirted last year, didn't play a single snap. And now in his 2nd game ever, he gets his first career interception, the redshirt freshman, I guess. And that was caught at the 1, so we had to get some breathing room. And we do get it with Steven Hendricks. 1st and 10. Phillips has got some time, and he's got a receiver behind the defense. It's caught. It's JJ Easy, and that's a touchdown. 76 yards to the house. And Easy's not even a deep threat. He's got 91 speed or something. Dude just beat his corner off the line, and the safety help was not coming over on time. Another picture-perfect dime by Benjamin Phillips. Hits his receiver perfectly in stride for him to be able to run away from the rest of the defense and dive into the end zone like a hero. It's been pretty easy. We do get a field goal at the end there because they turn the ball over in field goal range, in our field goal range, or in their field goal range, I guess, depending on how you see that. But that was game, man. That was just 3 darts. It was 13-7, and then we hit 3 deep balls, combining for about 200 yards on those 3 balls. And Benjamin Phillips, 23 of 43 with 496 passing yards, is an absolute ridiculous stat line. 496 passing yards here in the 2nd game as we took apart this team, man. And by the way, in this game we gave Steven Hendricks the ball a lot more because the run didn't really work with Quentin Durango, but instead it worked with Steven Hendricks. And then we've got Sergio Wiggins, $151, no touchdowns this time. because Sima Biameri 123 and 2 scores, JG Easy 105 and 2 scores. We got Manuel Kamea 4 catches, 62 yards, and by the way, we actually had 8 drops in this game. Imagine how good this offense would have been if we had not dropped the ball 8 times, man. Ridiculous stuff. Again, JJ Easy, 3 drops in this game, 2 in the first one. That's 5 drops in 2 games, man. This 5 drops is something you want to see as a season stat, not as a stat after 2 games, you know. But Ezekiel Cave, we cut him after training results. We had to cut him because there was not enough room on the team. He would never have played again. And he goes to Arizona, plays against us, gets a few catches, was I think tied for leading receiver or something like that. Nice story to see. And then for sacks, we do spread the sacks around a little bit. Stokely and Lennon get in there. And we've got Jamie Ham with an interception, the corner out of Long Beach, California. That's nice to see. And something else that's nice to see, we got a receiver committed. It's Dante Canaday out of Jacksonville, Florida. And, well, we'll see where the journey takes him. He's definitely going to be redshirted next year. We have 2 5-stars coming on the team next year as redshirt freshmen then. And I hope they take over if JJ Easy declares early or something like that, you know. But Canada, 98 speed, 95 excel at 6'4". I don't even care about the other stuff, but he's still a great receiver. It just doesn't really matter that much to me. Now for this next game, we've got even more visits, and this time it's going to be quarterback Damian Gray out of Lakewood, Ohio. This is a tough territory to recruit from as a team from Hawaii, but Gray is a great improviser. He's got some good speed. He's got 93 throw power, great accuracy ratings already. And then we've got Taulia Lu, so we get the what's it called? The combo visit bonus as Lu. He's a physical receiver at 6'1", 190, so very interesting skill set. 90 speed, 90 excel, very good catching ratings across the board. I really wanted to get this dude in the building. And then we've got Sean Lewinberg out of Kapolei, Hawaii, 6'3", 328 at guard. He looks like 1-2 with that size. 94 strength. He's got some good finesse and power. A run block at 74 is pretty solid. 71 pass block, you might want to have a little bit more there, but I mean he's solid. And then I scheduled a recruit for this visit here. Kona Moreau. He looks crazy good. 5-star D tackle with the gem. Oh man. We got locked out because we couldn't get enough sacks in these last couple games. So he's visiting. I hope we can produce some sacks to get back in the race again for Moreau, but I feel like it's going to be over pretty quickly. Now, next game is going to be against the TCU Horned Frogs. This is going to be a tough matchup. Crazy good team, ranked number 24, the 89 overall team out of the Big 12. TCU, they've got a solid quarterback here in House Heine, 6', 190 out of Aledo, Texas. He's a scrambler. He was a former 4-star, and he's basically uncapped with 96 throw power. He's unbelievable. He could play running back and be probably a 99 overall. He's got some solid accuracies, not crazy good, but very solid. And man, 91 speed, man. I am really scared about that kid, man. Javier Hickson, number 34, the running back. Best player on the team by far, 5'11", 205, future first round, probably 10 pick, a top 10 pick. Very good hands. He's very solid as a receiver. He's a crazy good elusive back. The power is not there for him at all, but 95 speed, 94 excel. Reminds you of one of these just pure speed outside zone receivers. And then the top receiver is Dozie Ezukanma, 6'3" receiver with 99 speed. He's got crazy good route running. All the catching ratings are in like the 90s or high 80s at least. He is crazy good. And yeah, 99 speed, 98 excel for a 6'3" receiver. Man, this is scary. Alex Colombo, 85 is his number. 6', 183, former 4-star. Not quite the same type of receiver, but an elite route runner. And by elite, I literally mean elite. He's got 99 medium route running, 99 release, man. Got solid hands, 93 speed. Colombo is going to be a pain. And then even their number 3 receiver looks pretty good. 5'10", 162. Very light frame. Or very slender frame, I guess. Not a great route runner, but has solid hands. He can get the football. He can make some people miss after the catch. He's got some pretty good athleticism. So they've got their top 3 receivers there. It's pretty crazy. Now they're missing the top left tackle, and it doesn't even matter because the next guy up is just 1 overall lower. And then they've got an 81 overall left guard, an 81 overall center. This team looks really good. 87 overall right guard. I'm assuming that other right guard there, Garcia, that we, by the way, recruited at one point. Just wanted to point that out. That dude probably playing left guard. So, yeah, we missed out on him in, I think it was season 1. Top edge rusher is Travis Jackson. Crazy good power rusher. Doesn't really have much finesse or run stopping, just good athleticism and power moves. I mean, that ought to get it done against us. They're also going to miss their number 2 edge rusher, dislocated ankle for Tristan Johnson. 6'3", 270. This is going to be bad for them, but they've got some crazy good edge rushers on this team as backups still. Like they are pretty deep at that position. The defensive tackle group doesn't look as intimidating, but the linebacker unit looks pretty solid, man. This is a pretty good run linebacker. Not a great run stopper, but great athlete, great pass coverage, and great pass rusher. Rico Buffelli is the top corner on this team. 5'11", 204, a zone archetype corner with gold house call ability, gold knockout ability, and silver bouncer. Crazy good zone coverage. His man coverage is, I mean, that's playable. It's not bad. And 97 speed. I mean, what more do you want in a number 1 corner? Jed Olodu Judah, 6 foot, 185 out of Katy, Texas. Olodu Judah is the number 2 corner, a former 3-star. He's not quite the same player that his better half is, I guess. His man coverage is solid. 80 zone is decent. You can live with that, but he's, I mean, 92 speed is not even that bad. That's pretty solid. And then at the back end, it's Emilio Valdez, 5'11", 218 out of Paradise, Texas. Valdez is a zone archetype strong safety with 95 zone coverage. So do not test him. He is gonna make you pay. He's got golden knockout ability, silver robber ability, and bronze house call ability, along with 91 speed, some decent run support, and decent man coverage as well. And obviously we have not played them so far. They're in Texas, and we are not. So let's see how this first matchup against the Horned Frog's gonna go. I think this is a pretty evenly matched matchup. We've got some pretty equally born teams here, and we're gonna start it off on offense, as Benjamin Phillips so far has been looking pretty solid. I was close to benching him last year, and I would have maybe gotten a battle for the preseason here if Abdul Rubin or Salisi Lutui had made any attempt at getting better in training, but they did not. So Benjamin Phillips keeps the ball in his hands. Not on that last play though, but they did get it back. 2nd and 19, and look who's down the sideline again. It's Kasim Abiamiri. He's behind the defense, and man, Abiamiri looks unbelievable as a deep threat. He's just, I mean, he was covered by the best corner they had with 97 speed, and he still beat him to the spot. And now JJ Easy gets the first down on a very tough grab. Absorbs a lot of contact there. 1st and 10, 2 running backs in the backfield, and they are going to set up the screen here for Steven Hendricks, and laying out people in front. Oh my God, number 77 just murdered a dude, man. And into the end zone is Steven Hendricks on a very wide open highway paved by his left tackle there. 3rd and 4 to start the game off for TCU after they go down 7, and what a drop. That was Jose Mangold on the coverage, and we get the ball back after a 3-and-out. Now let's see what Benjamin Phillips can do here. And this is an interception. Just forced it in double coverage on his top receiver, J.J. Easy. And at least somebody's there to make the tackle. Jeez. And by the way, 77 was not the left tackle. It was the left guard, Carl Lamb, a newly starting guard, by the way. He did not start last year. He's going to start this year. And we are already seeing the payoff for that, man. As TCU is not going to get much out of this possession. They get sacked and take the field goal. So not much harm done, except 3 points by that interception. Now let's get this ball out quickly to Sergio Wiggins on the crossing pattern. And he is across the 40 with a first down and a lot more after that. Sergio Wiggins with his specialty here, outrunning slot corners on the crossing routes. 3rd and 6, and now he's in motion across the formation, and we're gonna get this one out. And that's another drop for J.J. Easy. Dude, you gotta get it together here. This is gonna be another punt for the Maui Surfers offense. And look at this, Javier Hickson with a huge running lane there after the catch. He gets the first down. 3rd and 7, and Heine is running for the first down and a lot more by himself. They get the first down, and Tyler Hector, even worse, he's now injured apparently. 3rd and 11, tough 3rd down for Heine, and he is trying to run again, and he is not gonna get it this time. At least Jamie Ham makes that tackle. So they're going to take another field goal, and we still lead by 1, but we need to get something done on offense here. We can't just rely on deep ball, and Easy has 18 yards on a very crisp out route there. Nicely done by the number 1 receiver. 1st and 10 for Benjamin Phillips, and on the slant, Easy absorbs again a lot of contact, but gets 12 yards in this play, and this is already his 6th catch. And we're not even, we just started the second quarter. Phillips on the angle route. That's Hendricks, and first down for the running back, as he is, by the way, our most effective receiving back. 1st and 10 for Phillips, and wide open is Sergio Wiggins down to the goal line, and he's knocked out of bounds at the half-yard line. Sergio Wiggins, another crazy explosive play. He's just always running away from the defense, and now we got a wide open running lane for the quad man. It's Quentin Drango, QD22. He's got the touchdown on a very wide open rushing lane there. Fullback even didn't even have anything to do there. 1st and 10. And now let's see what TCU can do. They're down by 8 now, as we elected to just take the extra point and let TCU try for the 2-point try if they get the touchdown here. And 2nd and 10, handed off to Hickson, and nowhere to go. That's a huge loss, as Walter Lennon is in the backfield there. 3rd and 13, and they're going to go empty backfield, and Heine is just going to scramble again, and he is getting the first down here as well. That's 15 yards on the play for Heine. 3rd and 7, and this is gonna be bad news baseball. Walter Lennon's in the backfield again, and they do not get any points out of that drive because of that play, and they have to punt it back to the Maui Surfers. And on another slant, Easy again, a catch for 9 yards, but again he absorbs the hit. 3rd and 10, and somebody jumps offside, and this is a free play for Phillips. And we're just going to take the wide open and be a Mary. And by wide open, I mean 1 yard open, but he's got the speed to pull away. So to me, if he's got one step, he is wide open. So that's a first down after we decline that penalty. 1st and 10, and handed off to the quad man up the middle. He's got 8 yards, man. His quads look enormous. 2nd and 2 for Quentin Drango, and he's going to get another handoff, and he's going to run up the middle, break a tackle. What a stiff arm there. That's 12 yards on the play. And now 2nd and 5, and the quadman still in the backfield. And now he goes on a route, and wide open. Wiggins tries to outrun the safety, but can't really get there. Still a very good play. Another first down inside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 13. Phillips, he's got some time. Clean pocket, and wide open. That's a Mary. And he's not going into the end zone deliberately, just to waste away the rest of this clock. after we score. It's a one-score game right now, so we need to make sure that we are the last one scoring in this half. We're going to hand it off to the quad man, and he fights into the end zone. It's a touchdown as Quentin Drango has another one. He's been the goal line back last season, and he is again this year. Dude has unbelievable abilities at the goal line, and of course, we wasted away enough time. We go to halftime with a 21-6 lead, and we already have 248 passing yards. So we're again on pace for another 496 passing yard campaign in this game as well. Benjamin Phillips looking incredible. 1st and 10, get it away, and that's gonna be an 8-yard gain for TCU, but Hector seems to be injured on the play here. A little bit shaken up. 3rd and 1, and they're gonna set up a receiver screen, and that was a horrible call as we have got the TFL forced by Jamie Ham. 2nd and 5, and Phillips is having another receiver behind the defense. And guess who it is? It's Kasim Abiameri down at the 1. Are you kidding me? They caught up to him. Oh my, what a play. TCU failing on another drive, and Benjamin Phillips just dicing the defense up there. He's got a 62-yard connection on that one, but to his discredit, this time he underthrew it a little bit because Abiameri, if that was on the money, he would have been gone, man. Instead, we're going to run it in. It's Quentin Drango, and he's got another touchdown. Look at those quads. He's got the score, and now it's a 3-score game, and now let's see if TCU can answer anything to this, man. It's been pretty abysmal from their side, and they need to get it done here, but apparently they are being shut down by this cornerback unit here, as this one's going to be caught over the middle, sitting down right between the spots, nicely diagnosed by House Heine. And wow, Hickson had nowhere to go on that one. Gerard Stokely in the backfield. He's been an impact defender in these first few games. And now Hickson is going to run it to the outside, and he gets 11 back on this run. Hector takes him down. Now 3rd and 3. Let's see if we can get him off the field anyway, as they're going to set up the screen, and no, they cannot. It's another sack. Kareem Cleveland is in the backfield. He takes down House Heine, and that's going to be a punt yet again. 28-6, and Phillips, he's got another pass lined up, and Abiameri, oh, that ball was not on the money, but he shakes the safety, gets a few extra, and man, Abiameri is nearing 200 receiving yards in this game. 1st and 10, Phillips, he's got some time, clean pocket to throw from, and what a catch by Abiameri. He's got another one, and Phillips is nearing 400 passing yards. 1st and 10, play action for Phillips, and he has got his man wide open. That's gonna be down at the 2. It's Johnny Feely, the number 4 receiver on this team. He was a former 3-star recruit who has been improving every offseason. Pretty nice to see, and we're gonna run it in. This time it's Steven Hendricks and not the quad man, but still gonna be a touchdown, 35-6. And yet again, this defense has been dissected by Benjamin Phillips, capped off by a running back. And I mean, 2nd and 9 now for TCU. I mean, you gotta start getting touchdowns, because if you don't, this game's over, as Hickson gets 8 yards on this play. Make this the 3rd and inches. They get it done. A few downs later, it's 3rd and 5, and Heine has Hickson in the backfield, and they are keeping with the run. It is working to their credit, but you should have kept with the run a lot earlier before you screwed it up and went down by 4 scores, because now you're just wasting away your time, as Heine has got all the room in the world. Man, 17 yards on the play for the quarterback, and actually there was not Heine anymore. They have a backup in there by now, because they do not believe they have a chance in this game, and it's also backup receivers, so I do not know any names. That was apparently Jay Watford, according to that graphic. And down goes the quarterback. That's a sack. Oh, well, it's a TFL, not a sack. And that is actually Jawan Alba, who made the starting lineup here as a run stopper. 3rd and goal. And this is basically their last chance. They need to get a touchdown here. If they don't, this is over. And what are you doing, man? That's got to be an interception, man. Jamie Hammett dropping the pick there. That's bad news. 4th and goal, and throwing it in the end zone. It's another interception, and this is Jose Mangold. And you do not have to tell him twice. He's going to take it out, run it down the sideline. Here's 93 speed. It's a 101-yard pick six for the starting free safety, Jose Mangold. Former 3-star, and he has been pretty great in these first couple games, man. He had a massive offseason. He was kind of a liability last year. Both our safeties were, but this year I feel like the safety group is the most improved group we have on this team. And just because it was not enough, he throws another pick six. It's Mangold again, and he has a second pick six in the same game. What are you talking about, man? Jose Mangold is now apparently the interception machine that we've been waiting there in the secondary. What an unbelievable fourth quarter performance by Jose Mangold. And like I said, man, if I have to nominate one part of this team that has improved the most from last season, I mean, yeah, the quarterback play has improved. The running back play has improved. The offensive line play has improved. Defensive line, I mean, a little bit. Receiving unit, kind of the same. But, man, our secondary is absolutely locked down this season, man. Unbelievable. Backup quarterback for TCU throws 2 interceptions. And this is all you want to see. Got a great cornerback duo, a trio actually. Ham, Hook, and Hector, the 3 H's. And then we've got the safety duo with Hendricks and I mean Mitch Hendricks, by the way. We've got 2 Hendrickses on the team. And Jose Mangold. So Mangold is the only one that kind of falls out of the row because his name does not start with H, but we've got the Triple H as the corners, and we've got a pretty good safety duo this year. I'm pretty excited about this. The longest pass we allowed was 25 yards this game. I mean, this is as lockdown as you can get, especially with a pass rush that still needs a lot of work. There is a lot of work to do for this pass rush unit, because yet again, I mean, it was not a bad effort, but there was a few coverage sacks in there for sure. It was not all gold and silver from this pass rush unit, but at least we do get a few sacks this time around. Let's see if it is enough to be able to pursue Kona Moreau again. But yeah, player of the week, I mean, 2 pick sixes, it's got to be Mangold, man. There's no question about it. National Defensive Player of the Week as well. This is all you want to see from your free safety. He's a junior, and I hope he gets even better as a senior, man. And then even better news, we get a 5-star quarterback. It's Damian Gray out of Lakewood, Ohio. And I am so excited about him. I'm even more excited, honestly, about Andy Boone. If he gets here with his power ability, oh, he's going to demolish everybody. Cornell Perry, 5-star tackle, also commits. I mean, what more can you want? We get a 4-star guard as well. So we've got a lot of players committed already. Damian Gray is our quarterback from this year, so you can already see this recruiting class coming together. Gray has 93 throw power, 87 deep accuracy, 86 under pressure, 86 throw on the run, 85 short, 86 break sack. The only weakness is his medium accuracy, and 76 is not even that weak. And he's got 84 speed as well, man. This dude is unbelievable. And then at running back, we get the Derrick Henry prototype here, 6'3", 236. Andy Boone, he's gonna run over people all day long, and he's got the home run speed, man. 94 speed, 90 acceleration with all those great stiff arm break tackle, trucking. I mean, defenses are gonna be lost there. And then we've got Cornell Perry, 5-star tackle from Medina, Ohio, a 6'8", 303 tackle with 95 strength. He's got all the length you want. He's got all the strength you want. He's got even 73 speed. That's pretty good in this game as well. And I mean, what more do you want? Well, I mean, you could say a guard. And we finished his recruiting just before he had a visit with Arizona State. So just on time. Sean Lewinberg out of Hawaii. He commits 94 strength. He's got good finesse. He's got good power. He's got good run block. Yet again, the pass block rating at 71. I mean, that's not great, but it's decent. And then, yeah, we're just gonna take a quick look. And by the way, Connor Moreau still at a C+ deal breaker, so we will not be able to recruit him any further because I think next week he's gonna commit to some team, and it's not gonna be us because we can't recruit him. But anyway, I'm digressing. Of course, this now means we are leading the Southern Coast Conference here. The Southern Coast Division in the conference here. Pac-12 is pretty tight this year apparently, but there have not been played many games. So we're going to see, we already beat one of the important teams here in USC. And UCLA, the other good team in the Southern Coast Division, they already lost the game to somebody else. So we are out in the lead here, and if we beat UCLA, I think we have a clear path toward the championship game. And I do hope we are not facing Oregon, because that is going to be so much pain. Like every time you face Oregon, it's just pain. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Maui Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.